Scorpions are one of the most ruthless predators in the desert. In today's episode, we will find out what will happen if a snake invades the territory of a scorpion. Will the snake get away with its tail between its legs, or will it be the main course for the scorpion? Let's find out. Good day, nature lovers! Welcome to our channel, where we show you the most amazing videos from all over the world. Today, we will go to the hot deserts where two predators meet each other. A deadly fight between the snake and the scorpion is inevitable. But who will win this battle? Let's watch. The first contender, a horned desert viper. This snake belongs to the family of Viperidae and is found in South Africa and in the southwestern part of the Arabian Peninsula. The length of this serpent reaches to meters, but usually they are about 1 meter long. They can be easily recognized by their two horns on the nose. They got them from their distant ancestors, which looked like today's bushmasters. These snakes are active during the day and are very aggressive towards people. It often attacks when approached. Their venom is extremely dangerous for humans. If a person is bitten by an adder, then there is only a 50% chance that he will survive. These snakes are ambush predators. When they see their prey, they strike at lightning speed and inject their victim with toxins. After a while, the prey falls to the ground paralyzed and the adorer swallows it. Adders have many enemies in the wild. Eagles, mongooses, and other predators feast on them. And although the adders are very poisonous, they also try to avoid confrontation with more powerful animals. The second contender is the deathstalker. Scorpions are arachnids. They belong to the order of scorpions. There are more than 2,000 species of these predators. These creatures are found on all continents except Antarctica. Scorpions are nocturnal hunters. They perfectly camouflage with the sand and are active during the new moon period. Scorpions are predators, but not picky ones. They eat almost everything that God puts into their clutches. To catch their prey, they use their sharp claws, and then with their poisonous sting, they paralyze their victim and begin to suck out the insides. Scorpions can live up to 3 years, and some individuals can reach 25 years old. They are cold-blooded animals, so they often bask in the sun to warm up. Deathstalkers are the most poisonous creatures on the planet. Even their sting can kill a full-grown man. Not many animals dare to hunt the deathstalkers. Only mongooses and some birds of prey dare to eat them. But despite the danger, even the deathstalkers have their enemies. So let's get started. Who will win this confrontation? A snake or a scorpion? The heat is coming to an end. The air temperature has risen to 45 degrees. The horned viper crawls along the sand dunes in search of food. Our snake is still quite young, and it hasn't reached sexual maturity yet. Otherwise, the male would definitely fight for his territory. The adder slithers through the sand, trying not to attract attention to itself. Suddenly, the snake sees its prey, a large beetle scurrying across the sand. Without thinking twice, the viper attacks. She grabs her prey and swallows it whole, then she lazily basks in the sun. Suddenly, a huge scorpion appears nearby. The snake feels danger and immediately goes on the defensive. The scorpion creeps closer and closer, and when the distance between the opponents is only 10 centimeters, the battle begins. As soon as the scorpion was close enough to the snake, it struck. Its sharp claw hit the viper right in the eye. The snake writhed in pain and anger. The scorpion had never been attacked like that before. It quickly crawled away from the snake, but the latter did not want to let it go. The viper rushed after the scorpion and bit it. The scorpion felt excruciating pain. Although the stinger of the scorpion is very dangerous, it acts very slowly. That's why the snake managed to bite the scorpion. The scorpion tried to crawl away, but the snake kept pulling it back with its teeth. Apparently, the snake was very hungry. It wanted to swallow the scorpion whole. The scorpion stung the snake again, and this time it hit the target. The snake twitched convulsively and fell to the ground. The scorpion realized that it had won and began to feast on the remains of the viper. At first, the scorpion was very careful not to get bitten by the snake, but later it began to eat it carelessly. Sometimes the scorpion accidentally swallowed some pebbles along with the snake's skin, but this didn't bother it at all. The scorpion was too busy enjoying its meal. It was a real victory for the scorpion. It defeated a dangerous snake and got a nutritious dinner. But meanwhile, let's take a break and summarize the results of this battle. First of all, we must pay tribute to the courage of the adder. It was much bigger than its opponent, but it didn't even think about running away. The viper stood its ground and fought to the last moment. As for the scorpion, it turned out to be a more cautious hunter. Yes, it didn't attack first, but waited for the right moment. And when it struck, it did it accurately and effectively. It just so happened that the scorpion got lucky and hit the snake in the eye. Otherwise, the outcome of the battle could have been completely different. Both animals were equally strong and fast, and it was the element of surprise that helped the scorpion win. However, the snake's tenacity should also be noted. Despite being mortally wounded, the viper did not give up. It kept attacking until the very end, and even in its last moments, it managed to inflict wounds on the scorpion. Perhaps the snake's tenacity impressed the scorpion more than its poisonous sting. And perhaps that's why the scorpion decided to honor its opponent and eat it. In any case, the scorpion's behavior was worthy of respect. It showed restraint and wisdom, qualities that are usually associated with predators. And now let's move on to the most important thing. Who do you think would win in this confrontation? Be honest, a snake or a scorpion? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you have to say next. We invite you to watch another duel between the king cobra and the giant African millipede. Let us remind you that the cobra is one of the most venomous snakes in the world, and its bite can kill a person in less than 20 minutes. The African giant millipede is the longest known species of millipede in the world. Its body can grow up to 35 centimeters long and includes more than 750 double-branched legs. In addition, the African giant millipede can release a toxic liquid from the bodies of its many legs. It can scare off many predators, including birds, antelopes, and even warthogs. But how will the cobra react to the smell of this liquid? Let's find out. At the beginning of the video, we see a king cobra crawling through the grass. Suddenly, it notices a giant millipede and immediately begins to attack it. The millipede releases a toxic liquid from its legs and tries to escape. The cobra is not frightened by this and continues to pursue it. The reptile bites the millipede several times, after which it becomes clear that the predator will definitely win this confrontation. Despite the fact that the millipede secretes a poisonous liquid, it cannot harm the cobra. The snake's skin is simply impenetrable for it. The cobra swallows the millipede whole, and after a while it regurgitates it. This happens because the cobra's stomach cannot digest the secreted liquid. So the winner of this confrontation is clearly the cobra. But meanwhile, let's take a break and summarize the results of this battle. First of all, we must pay tribute to the courage of the millipede. It bravely defended itself and did not give up until the last moment. The millipede showed no fear and fought to the death. Unfortunately, this brave animal was pitted against a more powerful opponent. The cobra is simply not afraid of the millipede's poisonous secret. On the contrary, it only makes the snake hungrier. So it's clear who won this confrontation. Well, guys, it's time to draw conclusions. Which animal do you think is more interesting, courageous millipede or venomous cobra? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you have to say. That's all for today. Rate this video and stay tuned for more content. See you later.